Now I've got some basic functions going here with my mix of this small section of the song. Just want to get an idea of how it's going to sound before I get real serious. So I've got one more part here I want to really fix up more, and that's this hi-hat. I got this hi-hat going in this circle thing. But you can see it right. Let me turn it up a little bit more. Now I like the way it sounds, and it's got a real cool flavor to it. But I want it to sort of pan back and forth, not just be in the middle. So I'm going to go here to Internal Effects. We're going to go here to Akai Professional. I'm going to select Auto Pan. Now you can hear it already panning, right? That's too much left and right. I want to get the rate down a little bit. I want to go from wet, dry a little closer. I just want to go back and forth faster. I don't want to have it too far apart. Just enough to give the hint that it's going left to right. Right? Now bring it back down a little more in the mix. I like that. I got a clap here too as well. Now this clap, I don't like it. So what I did here, let's go turn this back on. See that there? It's important for you to see right now. I added in this 2-band EQ. I took off all the bottom end. The low freaks are gone here. Low gains off, 18 to that minus 18 dB. We just rolled it right off of there. Got some more of the highs in. Oh, it started to save back then. I'm always saving. Constantly save your data. It's important. So we save that in. This is running through here. Now, all I got to do next is play it back, right? No. I need to have some delay, a slight delay here. Now, we'll go to here, and then we'll play it back. Now, you notice you hear some reverb? That's not the delay. I'm using a send. I've got a send here to send 1 at 47%. If you notice here in the master, that's not where the send goes, right? This is just for the master. This is going someplace else. I'm going to go up here to Track Mix. And now you'll see here in Track Mix, my returns are here. So the 1, 2, 3, 4 returns here for send effects are right here. On my first return here, you'll see we've got a reverb, a medium reverb. That's the way it was, just for an experiment here. Now sometimes you may need to turn some of these inserts off. You may want to hear how it sounds without or with it, you know. Bring this down a little bit here, get the flavor I want to get going on here a little bit more, and sort of take everything out. I've already done some setup of this mix. Turn this little cymbal up a little more. So this cymbal here rings, right? So I want to put a little reverb on that, right? Because it's a ringing. But it's ringing by itself. If it rings, it can ring. I can pull it down and it can ring inside the reverb and give this space feel to it. So right here, I want to make a send. I know this is going to the reverb, right? Add a little bit there. And we know because if we go to Track Mix, we'll see this reverb here for a return, right? So now I got to return. It's going to get complicated. I can get real complicated. But the important point here is that you got to know the system. We're going to teach you that. And that clap is right on top there. And now I can hear, I pull this cymbal down and the reverb's doing the work. Bring the reverb down a little bit more there. I'm not putting any reverb on the kick drum. It stays right there. I may punch it up some. To do that, I'll turn this on. I'll go here. I can add a compressor. I may want to add a compressor and an EQ, but I did some work already in the program edit. So in this case, I may just pull up a simple vintage compressor. I'll get it here. I'll click here. I'll play it back. A little more output if I want it. A little more ratio added to this thing. A little middle. Released it a little bit more. Make this knee bend a little bit. Okay, I can deal with that. That's not too bad. I can hear everything here now. And so we sort of balance the mix here. This is really great with the MPC software, where I have the overall sends and returns. I can route them in and out. I can also do a send here, as you can see, do the send directly to that track right out here, of course, to my return. And then I've got effects. And I also want to make sure I've got this thing over here, which I should have on, which I took off my ad again, this auto pan thing. I got a different idea now. I want to go, if I heard everything else, I want to do something a little different here. I want to size it this way. There you go. So now it's sort of going back and forth, slightly left and right. Not too wide. Just wide enough where it's just almost like it's circling, but it's going back and forth, left and right. And it gives you that feeler right there, which is kind of cool. It's not bad. I want to do something else. That's the next lesson.